Welcome to Koala Gardens. Well, hasn't this been a long time coming? It's amazing how long it can take sometimes to find out whether a new Joey is a girl or a boy. I stalk them and I take every opportunity, but it can be really difficult because those Joeys are little and there's lots of leaves up there in the tree. So before we get to the reveal, why don't you just take a minute and stop and think, okay, what's my guess? Because this is your last chance before we get to see. And you can see by these photos, I'm watching Joey climb around in the tree and I'm thinking, surely today. And just when I thought, no, I'm not going to find out, I did. And I want to acknowledge the Widjabul Waiable people of the Bundjalung Nation, on whose land I'm so proud to live, work and play. It is a true honour. And this video is definitely brought to you by my fantastic patrons from Patreon, In the Loop adopters, calendar sponsors and everybody else who do so many things behind the scenes to support me and keep me going. If you'd like to join the family and get involved with Koala Gardens, just check out, there's lots of links in the description below, lots of ways that you can be involved, and it really and truly makes all the difference in the world. All right, let's get in and have a look at what I got to see this day. I came along and was quite surprised to find Onyx and Joey in a tree that I hadn't seen them in before. I have actually seen koalas in this tree. There was a few times last year or earlier this year maybe that Hope was feeding in this young forest red gum. Joey is becoming more and more independent, and with that trunk of the tree being quite small, I was really hopeful. But you know what? So often this happens. I'm filming and the koala, whether it's the mum or the Joey, will literally just turn their back to me. And it's like, come on. We really want to know. You can see that I'm not disturbing Onyx at all. She's having a bit of a scratch, a bit of a groom, but she's really not the least bit worried about me being there. They're not being terribly active, but they're kind of partially awake. So I thought I'll hang around for a little while and do a bit of filming, see if I can't either get some good things for us to see or maybe find out the gender of this Joey. But pretty much as soon as I settled and started filming, it seemed like they decided that they would just get settled. Zooming back, you can see that I'm quite a distance away. Now, all of my video on YouTube is completely free, but one of the things you can do to really help my channel is make sure that you smash that like button, leave a comment of at least 4 or 5, 7 words, make sure you've hit that subscribe button, and tell other people about my channel. Share it out, recommend it to people. It would help me so much. After a little while, Joey started to have a little bit of a munch. You can see Joey's eating a leaf there. I've actually moved slightly, trying to find a better position. It's always really tricky to get a good position. Onyx is awake, having a good bit of a groom, and sometimes that can mean that they're going to wake up fully and go and start feeding. So I was being a little bit hopeful. What I love of what we can see here is look at how big Joey is relative to Mum already. That Joey would have to be close to half the size or half the weight of Onyx. Never ceases to amaze me how fast they grow. And just look at the way Joey's just like laying back on that thin branch. So koala. Koalas learn so many of these little living in the tree strategies right from the very youngest of age, and then you see them doing it when they're adults, right through their whole life. Looks like they've both decided to kind of just go back off for a bit of a snoozy time again, but I figured I'd just wait, keep filming. Now Mum's having another scratch. Ah, such a hard life living in those trees, isn't it? All the while thinking, come on, come on. And then look at it. Joey starts moving and I'm filming, and you just can see everything but that little area that we need to see. Although, are we seeing something now? So hard to tell with those bits of twigs that are all in the way. I have to just be patient and keep filming a bit more and cross my fingers that we're going to see the part that we need to see. Of course, spoiler alert, that I'm going to see the part we need to see. You just haven't seen it yet, and so you don't have the answer yet. Joey actually climbed right down and in front of Mum. She proceeded to have a bit of a grooming session, and just look at the way Joey has to hold on to that tree while Mum does that. This is actually really good training. Mum is always training Joey to be constantly alert, because you never know what will happen in the treetops. So right from young, Joey can't just presume that everything will be safe and easy. All right, are you ready? Let's get to it. Let's get to the part where I get to see the bits that we need to see. I'll do a freeze frame. Now, if you're watching this on a mobile device like a phone, it's probably going to be hard to see, but there is definitely a little round white shape there. But wait, we do get to see again a little bit more, and it becomes very obvious. So there we are, freeze frame again. And I think we can all say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I know Joey's secret. Can you write that in the comments below? Thanks for watching. We're going to start the naming process on Patreon very soon, and you'll be able to start name voting. Another way that you can support the work that I do here at Koala Gardens is any time that you need some kind of a gift, hop over to my Redbubble store. There's over 60 different pieces of merchandise that you can choose from. So I guarantee there is something for everybody. And as we lead up to the end of the year, I'm going to start making more and more designs as quickly as I can.